My role within quality improvement is project lead for quality improvements, and I work with NHS Education for Scotland. And my background is in nursing and worked within adult critical care area and intensive care unit for 21 years. So I think that's an area that always drives improvement, and certainly within nursing there's always this need and this drive to make things better. Not always badged under the quality improvement label. However, everybody comes to their work to do something better and to make it better for the patients and also for themselves. So I think it's maybe wrongly badged as quality improvement because we always have been trying to make things better. It was more a pride of work, but also being able to ensure that that best experience was in fact quality. So that first encounter in what I thought was just making things better, it really developed as we were going along, and I would say that I then started to look at my role, my leadership role, and unconsciously, as I say, this quality improvement aspect to my role started to develop within a leadership role. I think my next step was to advance into more of a leadership role, and that demonstrated that it wasn't just my business, that everybody should have a piece of making it better, because that's what they're setting out to do in the first place. That decision to apply for that post was probably the most important decision I've made of my career. It not overshadowing my clinical experience and the great time and the things I've learned through my professional career, but it was that move into something else, that recognition that to almost pull all your learning together. It was very interesting, and I always said that it allowed me to ask the daft questions. But as the programme challenges these teams to look very closely at what they're doing and their current processes and how they're working, I was almost learning with them and saying, well, why do you do it that way? Is that the best way? And little did they know that that was actually quality improvements. It was just making things better. If you'd asked me what I enjoy most, I think it was the investment from other people as well. People trusted me and they gave me the opportunity. That progressed into a national post, which I'm really doing exactly what I want to do, and I'm enjoying it all, and I think other people are enjoying it with me, and also we're making things better for patients. So I think this journey demonstrates that I'm not really showing an initial interest in quality improvements, that it's really just happened. It's happened as I've went along. I've been very lucky, I've worked very hard certainly, but there's a degree of, that's really what I was doing, whereas I thought it was just about making things better and not necessarily under a grand umbrella. It may also be useful to mention about being realistic, because the teams out there are so busy, they're really, really busy, and we don't want to take quality improvement in as another piece of work. I think the important message there is that there's people there addressing it and making sure that the support's available, the training's available, there's network sessions, buddy systems in place to ensure that we recognise what's happening at ground level. The support that we give the facilitators is support at local level, and certainly training can be arranged at local level as well. So if I had to give you the top 3 resources that were most beneficial to myself, I think if courage is a resource and belief in yourself is a resource, then you need to look into yourself and find that, because it's not difficult and it can be for everybody. Moving on from ourselves and our belief in ourselves, it's tapping into the knowledge and skills of other people, addressing what's already out there and making sure you tap into that, but also the third one has to be about accessing resources within programmes that are also there for people, that can therefore give not just a formal journey, but give a bit of structure and a framework to what they're doing. So I don't know where my journey, I'm sure I'll stay enthusiastic about it.